Peace to all of the divine primordial deities. Y'all already know what it is. I'm not here for the dead. I'm only here for the awakened. If it resonate, let it marinate. If it don't apply, let it fly. Now let's get deep. Now I know it's been a minute because I have been taking a break. I recently lost someone that is very special to me. So I've been taking this time to heal. But y'all already know what it is. I have to let y'all know what's going on. And I have to bop in every now and then to keep y'all up on game. So let's get into it. Now, I want you guys to pull a seat up because this video is going to be very lengthy because I got a lot to talk about. Now, I can't say this enough. The Anunnaki is not us. And the Anunnaki isn't coming. They're already here. If you go back and read the 7 Tablets of Destiny and the Enuma Elish with divine insight, you will see that it was the Anunnaki who annihilated the Great Mother and Kingu and the army that was going against them. Understand that we emerged from the chaotic waters. The chaotic waters represents the realm of alchemy. And what is alchemy? The study of melanin. So we came directly from the carbon realm. Understand Kingu and the army represented the Titans. That's why they stated the monstrous beings came from the chaotic waters. That's the chaos beings, which is us. And the Titans is always described as being monstrous beings. Kingu was killed as well as the Titans. And out of the blood, the humans was created. Kingu represents Soma. If you go back into the Rig Veda, Kingu is a moon goddess that represents the Soma, which is neuromelanin in the brain that exists within the central nervous system. When Kingu got killed, out of that blood, which is that carbon, okay, the humans were created. The Anunnaki intentionally did that to trap that divine spark, okay, within the physical body. That's why the body is full of cells, because the body is a prison, okay, of cells that is trapping that divine essence within it. You are the genie within the bottle. The body is the bottle, which is none other than the cell that is imprisoning the divine spark, which is the soul, which is none other than pure carbon that they trap within the physical realm inside of these bodies, which is a prison full of cells. Now understand, there is 2 creations. There's a heavenly creation, there is an earthly creation. Genesis speaks of the 6th-day creation and the 7th day. And it tells you on the 7th day that they became a living soul. That living soul represents the Titans, because the Titans is the only one, which is the celestial deities who carry a soul. And humans and deities are not the same. Understand that the soul is Solomon, which Solomon means the soul of man, which the soul is God. And everybody don't have a soul because everybody ain't a God, or I would say a deity. The 6th-day creation is the creation that was given dominionship over this earthly realm. Now, I've been hearing about all of these different theories of why the Orange Man is deploying the National Guard in all of these cities. But I'm going to tell you something deeper than that. You got people saying, oh, we're going to get our land back and all this other stuff. Y'all thinking too small. Y'all need to be thinking big. We are divine primordial chaos beings. We come from the celestial realm. This is not our home. This is a home away from home. We're just passing through here. Understand, we fell here. We descended here, which means that this is not our home. And we was never giving the dominionship of this earthly realm. We had dominionship over the celestial realm. That is the Titans, which rules the universe, okay? And rule the celestial realm, which is the spiritual realm, not this realm. So y'all better start detaching yourselves from this physical matrix, because this is not your home. The earthly realm is considered hell, which is the shadow realm. The realm you need to be disconnecting from if you are a Titan, because this is not your home. And the only reason why this realm is connected to us is because this realm was birthed out of the realm of alchemy. See, we existed prior, before this realm even came into existence. We predate this realm. We predate this earth. And what connects us to this realm is carbon, because we come from the realm of alchemy, which is melanin, which means that our essence is in everything, which it makes it seem as if we are from here. We're ancient to the entire universe, not just to this finite realm. We are infinite beings. This realm is finite, is limited. We are limitless. Stop putting yourself in a box. Y'all looking for materialistic things, the land, reparations, when you are above all of those things and way much more than a piece of paper, or I would say a Federal Reserve receipt, and land that you never had dominionship over. You rule universes and you trying to rule some land. You already done did all of this. This is all about evolution. You evolving from here and ascending because you descended. Get your shit together. And I'm going to need for you to remember who you are. Now, the Orange Man, he's deploying the National Guard in all of these cities. Y'all are forgetting that when the Orange Man was in Spot for his first run, that he was trying to clear out the swamp. And he was going after these wicked politicians and these wicked celebrities that played a role in crimes against humanity and treason. Y'all forgot about the Gitmo situation and the whole thing with the adrenochrome. I'm going to need y'all to wake up. I told y'all when he get back in Spot that he was going to continue to keep clearing out the swamp. And he's going against everybody that's trying to resist him and what his plan is. And that means he's going after the Democratic states and everybody that is going to stop him from becoming a dictator. And with that being said, you think that the deep fakes or deep snakes is going to just sit back and let this happen? Let me give you guys a theory on what I think is getting ready to happen. Now, what was placed on my spirit in the midst of this Orange Man going after these wicked politicians and these celebrities? The deep fake is going to stage a fake alien invasion. Now, what y'all got to keep in mind is that the alien invasion happened already. They are your Anunnaki, who have been ruling this entire realm that enslaved everybody. They are your hostile forces. So they ain't coming nowhere. They already here. They're going to confuse the hell out of a lot of people because Atlas is the mothership and it is coming from behind the sun. What's behind the sun? The sun behind the sun, which is Sirius, the black sun. The black sun represents the Holy Mary, which is the Great Mother. It's coming from an ancient part of the Milky Way, which predates this solar system. So understand, Atlas is a Titan who helped the Titans in the Titanomachy War against the Olympian gods, which is the Anunnaki, the first time around. Now this is the second time around where Atlas is coming back to activate the Titans. Y'all remember the movie Meteorite or the Meteor Man, who got his powers from the meteorite? Understand, when this thing enter and get close, it's going to activate the Atlas chakra, which is called the C1 vertebra, which is at the top of the 33 vertebrae, which holds up the skull. And this is connected to divine connection and higher consciousness. Anything that is celestial entering has everything to do with the celestial beings here. Activation time. And this they know. So the deploying of the National Guard is just not just for the wicked politicians, but they know we're about to get ready to activate. And there's a reset that's getting ready to take place at the same time. Now, Atlas is coming from the waters. Understand, this is why they told y'all to pay attention to the water. What is the water? The feminine principle. Okay? Space doesn't exist. Space is the waters. So what's coming is coming up. It's coming from the waters. And this is why they told y'all to pay attention to the waters. I'll be back with a part 2.